Pardon my reading. I just want to make sure that I don't misquote this passage. Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of a future. It's a product of our imagination causing us to fear things that do not at present or may not ever exist. That is insanity. Now, do not misunderstand me. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice. We are all telling ourselves a story. The question is, will you change yours? Peace and blessings. This passage that I read came from a movie called After Earth, starring Will Smith and Jalen Smith, his son, his youngest son. And I thought it was very appropriate for the post today. And forgive me if I didn't say peace and blessings, peace and blessings. I thought it was very appropriate for this passage or this post that I call Mind/Mind Fields, Navigation, navigating your life. And how that came up was I was thinking of, or just watching programs and just thinking about how our mind at times act like or can function like a minefield as we're going through our daily activities and tripping us up and exploding in our minds and, in essence, having us being incapacitated or stiff or frozen and can't move forward and stuck in a rut and to various degrees and various time periods. And in watching the various shows that helped me to bring the spirit to move that forward, it dawned on me that we've been miseducated to be stuck and not been educated on how to move forward when we do come across our mind fields or our mind fields within our mind. Because if we keep in mind my previous post saying how things originate from the source, you call it God, Allah, Jehovah, Jesus, through the spirit, an individual spirit germinates in your mind and then it's manifested through your ways and actions in the physical dimension or in the physical realm, 3D. So in keeping this short, because I don't really need to prolong it, how do we navigate our minefields within our minds? You do so by being in the present, by relaxing, and taking into account everything that is around you, the sense, the smell, being grounded in your present. How do you do that? Your breathing. Your breathing relaxes you. Your breathing helps you to be more focused on what is real, which is the essence within each of us. And in doing such, the ancestors, the universe, through our ancestors, through your individual channel, which is you, will then provide you with the solutions that you need to be that roadmap to guide you through the minefields within your mind. Well, how do we affect this? How do we bring this forward with our breathing? Because you hear me say breathing. Pot belly breathing through your nose. And you continue to do that. It's something you should practice. We all should practice. I practice it daily to where then it becomes automatic. So when you come across anything that will trigger your emotions, you will then automatically start breathing. You will automatically start relaxing. You will feel that energy, that what we call stress or what is called tension, leave you, and solutions come. And then I will end this post with the way I began with that passage. Just go back and listen to it because it's very, very profound. And the way that Will Smith delivered it as he was talking to his real life son, Jaden. I keep saying Jaden. I think it's Jalen. Pardon me. His son's character. And he was explaining what is called ghosting. And he was known in his character, Will's character, to be the only person to ever ghost, meaning to kill these creatures that would ravish the human species or anything around it. And it sensed fear, and it couldn't see physically with its eyes, the creatures, but through an individual's fear, then it can sense you and then find you and kill you. So Will's character was one that was able to master ghosting. That's why they called it ghosting, because he was in harmony with self. He mastered his breath, which then released the energy, which we will call fear. And he was explaining to his son through this passage on the revelation that came upon him when he was being attacked by the creature, one of these creatures, and how he overcame and eventually killed the creature. So because of that, his character was given that name, not the name, but given the name was created like ghosting. So I thought it was very appropriate, especially within the passage, and when you listen to the passage again, how he's breaking down that fear is a choice, and it's based upon something that actually is not even existing at the moment. It's based upon what we perceive will be coming. Or as my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earths will say, because they made it an acronym, a couple of them for fear, but the one that resonates in my mind is false expectations appearing real. Simply put. So with that being said, Master Breath, let's not continue to give energy and use it towards, as the passage says, something that is insanity, germinating in our thoughts, and it's not actually real at the time. Danger is real. Fear is a choice. Hotep.